Welcome
to the J&O Show.
What we talk about.
Homegirl just giving her drawers up to this dude. Now they understand he ain't got no commitment. He ain't giving no ring. He ain't trying to share no 401k. He ain't trying to do no savings account. He ain't doing no checking account. He ain't even trying to get no bills in they both name. He ain't trying to move in. He ain't trying to get her no ring. He ain't trying to do nothing. And she just is like, here's my drawers. My life is terrible. Can you help me? He's like, no. She's like, okay, I'm gonna answer when you call me next time too. I don't understand what's going on. I'm confused.
I'm and he good and he straight and he got his together and stuff. But I'm over here trying to figure out every day what the I got going on, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. And this, he can call me every day to on me, but he know what I.
What is wrong with you people?
It's about hood as hell.
I know. That's what it says. Yo. Oh my goodness. I was watching a video. It was my brothers, my black Israelites. They was out there in the corner marketing something in Newark, New Jersey. Shout out. Shout out to my peoples. And he was talking to these group of sisters that were walking by. They stopped and they were listening to him. And he was asking them different questions, talking to them about who they are. Like, you got to understand, you're God's daughters. He don't want you out here in these streets like this.
She belongs to the streets.
Just trying to encourage them and let them know who they are. They're valuable. And so they should carry themselves in that way. I think he asked them a question about whether or not they had kids, if they were out there having sex or sleeping around, or if they had boyfriends that they were sleeping with or whatever. Because I think he asked if any of them were married. All of them said no, but all of them are sexually active. And he was just like, my sister, your virginity thing, your womb is the most valuable thing that you have to offer. Why are you giving it away without any type of return? You have something of value and you're just giving it away freely and you're not gaining anything. He came up with this analogy, which I thought was pretty fire. He was like, anything that you go to purchase that's valuable, you have to make some type of contract. You got to sign something, bruh. Yep. It was like, even if you go buy a dang on dog from the pet store, you got to sign a contract. Yep. Okay. They're not just going to give you their precious puppy. Like, here, they're not just going to give it to you. You're going to have to sign for it. And you out here just giving away yourself, and you're not expecting, you're not demanding, you're not making sure that a brother is committing to you. And some people nowadays, they'll be like, oh, that's old fashioned, like everybody's doing it. Just because everybody is doing it doesn't make it right. Nope. Okay, just because everybody's out there sleeping around, giving out the axe and giving out the walls, just because everybody doing it free-nilly, don't make it right. There was a time when we knew that abstinence and saving it for marriage was the right thing to do. Yep. Nowadays, people just act like, oh no, that's just old fashioned. Like, these are new times. So your value changed. So the fact that that's the most precious thing that you have to offer a man, that has changed? No, that hasn't changed. It's still valuable.
And I don't give nothing away for free.
So if you're going to allow someone, this sister, she's like, he can call me basically when he want to have a good time.
That was probably a bad idea.
Yep. And he got his stuff together and I'm over here struggling. Sis, you wouldn't have that problem if you was married to the guy. Mm-hmm. Then both of y'all would have your stuff together. Yes. It wouldn't be you trying to figure it out and he figured his out. Y'all would have figured it out together.
Actually, nowadays in these modern marriages, they are say you figure it out because I got mine together. That's how the new modern marriage is. So that ain't how marriage should be, but that's how it is nowadays.
Listen,
we all backwards.
Lord help us. Help your people, Lord.
Me, but he know what I got going on, but he ain't trying to help at all. That's poor management. Why you on that?
Sounds like you have great management but horrible mental management. Because why the can't you figure out what you do with your life? I'm just saying. Like, we adults, why the do I got to figure out what you got to help you get to a better position in life? Because I want to bust a That's a hell of a response.
And that right there is the problem.
She stepped right in that.
We've all heard the saying, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Yep. But it's 2024. And nowadays in 2024, we don't got to do all of this old fashioned stuff.
I don't even know you, but I'm going to tell you that's dumb.
Yep. Doing it the new way is not working. Nope. That's the point.
And then he go and he fixes his mouth to say, why I got to help you get your stuff together just because I want to reach the climax, reach the mountaintop.
When you get on Space Mountain, you'll be like this.
I'm just like, really? Yeah, it's so much wrong with this hood conversation. Mm-hmm. Like, so much. Yeah. It's just so much.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Responsibility. That's all I'm saying. You keep talking to them in the management is cool, but what about the mental management? You constantly I can't figure my head and you just want to just keep and I can't figure out what my bills and I just don't know what's going on. And I just, oh my God, and I'm at my boutique, ain't taking off like I thought. And ain't nobody subscribed to my OnlyFans. And you just gonna keep calling over here trying to without helping me? Like, that sounds like a personal issue you got going on.
And there you go.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. At the end of it, he's getting what he wants.
He ain't lying.
Exactly.
And you still out there because you want to do modern. Keep on doing modern. You know what really kills me about the whole it's 2024 argument? It's 2024. We ain't gonna do all that old fashioned stuff. It's so judgmental. Mm-hmm. Y'all have worse results. Like, this is the worst dating market ever that has existed. Back in the day, we wasn't talking about how terrible the dating market was. That wasn't a conversation. Mm-hmm. Like, if a dude couldn't get a girl, he'd be like, yo, I can't get a girl. There'd be plenty of women out there. You just can't get it. And then you come to find out that he's too scared to talk to anybody anyway. So that's why he ain't got nobody. Everybody says the dating market is terrible. The dating market is terrible.
Oh, boy.
Who in the dating market, y'all?
Dating market is people. Women is like, men are so terrible. And the men is like, the women are so terrible.
You sound like you're making excuses.
But it's 2024. We don't got to live like we used to. They was doing something right back then that y'all not doing nowadays. Let's not be confused now. There was some wall tapping and some axe slanging going on back in the day too. Okay, it was baby mamas and baby daddies out here. It wasn't at the same rate probably. The further back you go, the less it was. Okay, it was a lot more families.
Remember the good old days?
Even when you be like, I don't know if they should still be together. They still stuck through that joker. Everybody always goes, well, you know, you shouldn't stay in a relationship. I understand we like talking about what's happening in like 10% of the houses, but we don't want to talk about what's happening in the 90%. And we feel that the 90% should do everything different because the 10% can't get it together. That's also not a thing that we should be doing because we want to believe hype and we want to believe these talking points and stuff like this without actually looking into it and trying to make sense of what's really happening in our communities. Yeah. Like, no, the way we moving ain't working. Nope. But okay, guys, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to hit that like button. Mm-hmm. I need you to hit the notification button. Mm-hmm. I need you to hit the subscribe button. Mm-hmm. I need you to hit all the buttons. Thank you. Okay, this is what I will say. The two biggest things that most people is going to fall for. It's going to be money because they're going to do too much for it. Yep. And then it's going to be people. And by people, I mean people of the opposite sex. Men is going to make mistakes with women. Been like that ever since Adam. And then David did it. And then, I mean, Abraham did it. It just kept on going and going and going and going. And then women are also going to be messing with the wrong dudes and doing what she's doing. And they're going to be giving up everything for them. But she's complaining, but she's still picking up the phone and letting him hit.
What is wrong with you people?
First of all, he shouldn't even be hitting. Nope. That's the first thing. Mm-hmm. He's not even to the point where it seemed like he calling you girlfriend, but you letting him smash. Forget he's my husband. He not even...
You gotta be kidding me.
You know what you do, sis? Come here, this is what you do. Go on your phone, hit edit, change his name, put Satan. Try to answer the phone again when you call. Okay? Don't pick up the phone no more.
Here's the problem. He's not Satan in your life. Satan is whispering in your ear, constantly telling you to do stuff like that. That's not helping you out at all. Because the problem is you can not talk to him and then the next guy could be doing the same thing to you. Yep. You got to get Satan about your ear. You got to say, get thee behind me.
Self-work.
You know what? We got rid of Jesus and we forgot there was a whole bunch of stuff that came with him that kept us from messing up.
And got rid of all your benefits.
I got an analogy for y'all, right? All but Christian people that y'all gonna like this. Those of y'all that don't believe in Jesus, you need to hear it anyway, but you probably not gonna like it as much. But look, when you get married to Jesus, Jesus make you sign a prenup.
Whoa, wait a minute.
And when you divorce him, he take his benefits with him. You don't get access to all of the blessings. You don't get access to the money. You don't get access to the care. You got to do it on your own. Yep. And if Jesus ain't getting the goods from you, pause. And your goods is your life and your service. Yes. Get your minds out of the gutter. All y'all is nasty. I'm talking about Jesus. Have some respect. Okay. Now, there were some things that Christianity brought to us that we're not fully cognizant of. We seeing it now, but we don't realize the stuff that he used to say. Look, y'all need to stay together as a family. Y'all need to not be cheating on each other. Y'all need not to be each other. A lot of people be like, oh, it's people in the church that. Yes, I know. It's plenty of people in the church that. Because a lot of y'all just go to church. Y'all are each other. Same people complaining. The same people going to church. You know why you know people is in the church? Because you go there. So yes, there are people in the church. There's people lying in church. There's people sleeping around in church. There's people doing all of the funny stuff in church, all the way up to the pulpit. Yep. You know what? That really, really sucks. It's terrible. It's bad.
It's a shame, really.
But here's the thing. That ain't what Jesus is doing. That's what the people is doing. We threw out the baby with the bathwater and we think that we did a good thing. Yeah. Baby sitting there on the floor crying, face in the dirt with the bathwater on him. He out here cold, booty cheeks in the air. This soft little bundle of joy is over there crying, asking for somebody to help it. We felt good about ourselves. We closed the window, was like, ha, I did something good. The baby out there crying and you think that it was all good. No, you're just supposed to throw out the bathwater, not the baby too. Guess what? There's always been corruption in church. Most of the time that Jesus spent on earth was him correcting the church for all of the mess they did. Yep. And then when you go through the New Testament, after Jesus Christ passed away, that's what the apostles spent all their daggone time doing. Yep. They was trying to fix the church because it was a hot mess. Matter of fact, the church is the ones who killed Jesus in the first place. So yes, the church has been messed up since the beginning. Did y'all ever read through the story of Abraham? He's the father of the movement. They're like, he's the one who started it all. Outside of Adam. Yes. He's the one who brought us all back to, reestablish the relationship with God and man and all of this. And Abraham, yes, we are the children of Abraham. Did y'all read some of the stuff this man did? He denied that his wife was actually his wife, not one time, but twice. He did it once. He saw that God had his back, almost messed the kings up and everything. And the kings was like, why did you do this to me? I got your wife sitting in here. I'm looking at her like, yeah, she fine. That's going to be mine. Because I thought she was a sister the whole time. The Lord got involved with that situation. Like, since you're holding my servant's wife, I shall give you pestilence. I'm going to damn you to hell. And the king is like, wait a minute. What you doing? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. I didn't do nothing. I'm just saying I was here minding my business. I don't understand what I did. And God was like, you're holding another man's wife. He was like, who? You're holding Abraham's wife. He was like, what do you mean? That's his sister. That's his wife. And he goes, Abraham, why you do this to me, bruh? And Abraham's talking about something. Well, I thought that y'all wasn't God-loving people. I thought surely you would kill me. And he's like, bruh, get your wife here. Look, matter of fact, look, Lord, look, I'm gonna make it right. Look, take hits. $50,000. No, forget that. Get that man $3 million. Get out of here, man. Are we good now? Yes, you're good. I'm removing the curses. Thank you. So you think that he would be like, okay, God got my back. Nope, he did it again. He did it to the Egyptians, bro. It's just disrespectful. And this is why we all have hope.
There's still hope.
You got people who talk to God who mess up so bad. Moses messed up. Abraham messed up. David was all jacked up. The church is messed up. People are messed up. Even the people that we admire as being so close to God. When you read through it as a story and then come back and study stuff, you got to do both. Because reading through it as a story will start to impart to you the humanity of the people that we considered so great. Yes. They messed up a lot and God was still like, you know what? I got your back. And they didn't even have the sacrifice of Jesus back then. And God was giving them chance after chance after chance after chance. Yep. So we have to have an understanding that, yes, the church is messed up. They got stuff going on in there and everything. You're not concentrating on the church. You're concentrating on the God of the church. Right. And if it ain't no God in the church, find another church. Find some place where they really teaching about what God is doing. And the man of God is actually trying to be the man of God the proper way. That is your number one thing you look for, not the music. Trust me, I understand how hard it is to go to a church where they got a banging pastor and their music program is just so sad. I get it. I do. And it sucks because I was a music producer. So for me, it's especially painful. Yep. But the most important part is you got to get a man of God that is really trying to serve God and not himself in his own interests or who's just jacked up and ain't getting it right. He don't need to be preaching from the pulpit. I said a lot. Just think about it. I'm going to shut up just because I talked a lot. Woof.
Listen, the Bible said my people are destroyed for their lack of knowledge. The knowledge is out there, y'all. Don't do what she doing.
Don't do it.
Don't pick up.
Pull your drawers back up.
Yeah, the chastity belt. All right.
Lock it down.
Yes, clank, clank. Like Jay said, you got to work on this. But also changing the name, that'll help too. Okay. On the phone. Anyway, if you guys made it this far, go ahead and smash that subscribe. If you guys made it this far, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications. I can't get it together. Hold on. Let's try it again. If you guys made it this far, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn your post notifications so that way you can let YouTube know that you appreciate what we're putting down. Hey, everybody. Down in the description, there are 2 links.
One is to a GoFundMe, and the other one is to a video that explains what the GoFundMe is for. Long story short, we have a medical situation with our daughter that we have to pay for everything out of pocket, and we could really use you guys' help. If you have the time, we'd love for you to go check it out. If you have the money, the funds, we'd love for you guys to help. If not, maybe you can send a link to somebody else who can help. We thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Press the off button.